Good evening. Are you a visitor to Stardew Valley? I haven't seen you among the locals before. Oh, you moved here in spring, taking over your grandfather's farm. That sounds like a big project. Am I to assume that you're settling down here for good, then? I always thought that Stardew Valley would be a wonderful place to live. If I ever were to settle down anywhere, it would be in a place like this. But for now, a more nomadic lifestyle suits me just fine. If you didn't know about us beforehand, then you are in luck. This is the last night the night market stops at Stardew Valley. After tonight, we sail on, and you will not see us for another year. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit about the different shops and attractions here. I would love to do it, in fact. I don't mind at all. And to keep you warm in the meantime, how about a complimentary cup of coffee? Great, coming right up. It is a cold night after all, but this should warm you right up. Here you go. At the night market, you can buy a number of trinkets, acquire unique paintings, get something to eat, listen to a mermaid sing, or travel to the bottom of the ocean in our very own submarine. And the night is still young, so I do hope you will stay a while. The night market strives to create a peaceful, calm experience for its customers, rather than the hustle and bustle you would normally expect from a market. And the setting tonight is perfect for it. The gentle lapping of the waves, the chatter of the townsfolk around you. Winter can be dreary, so we like to string lanterns between our boats to light up the night. The lights are soft and cozy. All the purple and green and warm browns are calming to the mind, I think. If there's nothing in particular you want to buy, you could just stay for the atmosphere. But if you do have coins to spare, there's quite a lot to spend them on at the night market. I'll go through everything, don't you worry. And let's start with the shops. The little blue boat between the two docks sells a variety of decorations. Nothing really useful, but it's still my personal favorite. partly because my colleague over there has so many plants and flowers, which I absolutely adore, but also because what he is selling is basically joy. We cannot get by simply on necessities, can we? You need a little luxury now and then. Items or little trinkets purchased exclusively because you like a specific color or the shape of the leaves of a new plant or the feel of a certain type of fabric. Something pretty that will hopefully bring you joy and brighten your home for many years to come. Also, there's giant candy canes. And who doesn't love a giant candy cane? The little blue boat, the decoration boat if you like, is available from 5 p.m. and all the way to 2 a.m. when the night market closes. I don't know if you can see it from here, but halfway hidden behind Willie's fish shop is another boat. This one purple. Actually, it's a small carriage on a floating device. Don't ask me how that works, but it does. The carriage sells a variety of trinkets. Fish, foodstuffs, some rare seeds perhaps, that might be of interest to a budding farmer like yourself. The trader swaps out his inventory relatively often, so I never quite know what he has available. You'll have to go and see for yourself. I don't know how much of the valley you've explored, but if you've ever been around Cinder Sap Forest, you might have met him before. He stops by there from time to time when his carriage is on wheels instead of water, and drawn by a rather large purple pig. You might run into him now and then and get a small taste of the night market when the rest of us are long gone. Now, if you turn your head and look just over there, there's a very serious looking man at the end of the dock. Do you see him? Purple suit, mustache, and glasses. That's the famous painter Lupini. Although, I must admit, I had certainly never heard of him before he joined the night market. He is good though. He always makes something different. If you decide to buy one of his works, you are sure to own something truly unique that no one else has. They are a bit pricey though, but if you're into art, I'm sure it's worth it. Lupini also stays until closing time every night, so 2 a.m. Here, let me refill your coffee. Can't let you get cold now, can we? There you go. The reddish-brown boat next to Mr. Lupini is also a shop. We call it the Magic Shop boat. This one also has rotating stock, so I cannot say exactly what they will have on offer tonight. You never know what you'll find, but in spite of the name, I myself have never really seen them sell anything that seems magical or esoteric. You can get some decorative items and furniture there, usually. Seeds as well, I think. They are quite mysterious, those vendors. We never really get to see what they look like. You might have noticed that there are more boats than shops at the night market. That's because some of them are for storage and some of them are houseboats, like the purple boat right next to us. That one is mine, actually. I live there. It's a nice lifestyle, living on a boat, traveling from place to place. The scenery changes, but my home is always with me. All right, what's next? Yes, the Submarine is one of our most popular attractions. It is quite an experience to dive down to the very bottom of the ocean. You have to mind the time though, if you want to try it tonight. The Submarine does not accept new customers after 11 p.m. as it takes half an hour each way to and from the seabed. The price is set at 1,000 gold, but for what you get, it is more than worth it. It is a mesmerizing experience to descend into another world like that. I have tried it myself a couple of times. It is very strange down there, almost like another planet. Dark, mysterious, so many wonders to look at through the window. And just imagining how far down we actually were made my stomach tingle with a mixture of fear and adventure. The fishing enthusiast will get even more out of the submarine ride, as it is possible to catch some rather fascinating deep sea fish while you're down there. Do you like to fish? Even more reason to try it then. I've seen midnight squid, spookfish, and even blobfish emerge from the deep after a successful fishing session down there. And lastly, there is the mermaid boat. No, I'm not kidding. She is a real mermaid. City people might not realize this, but if you live in a secluded place like Stardew Valley, you will, sooner or later, encounter some of the other intelligent species that we share this world with. Dwarves, shadow people, mermaids, and magic users too, witches and wizards. My list is not exclusive, far from it. Our world is not devoid of magic just yet. And as I said, our mermaid is the real thing, no doubt about it. I do not know why she has chosen to join us, but she does seem to be a natural performer. She is certainly a wonderful singer, although a little on the eccentric side. But that just makes her blend in well with the rest of us, I suppose. You can catch her show from 5 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. The performance lasts for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I would advise you to stay until the very end of the show. Pay attention to the music, and you might be rewarded in the end. Actually, there is one more thing I should mention. Do you see the shrouded figure right over there? Yes, the one in the purple cloak. If you don't believe in magic, just go over to him and ask him to send you home. For 250 gold, he can transport you right to your own doorstep in the blink of an eye. That should be convincing enough, shouldn't it? And practical as well, if you have lingered here a bit longer than you intended and are too tired to travel all the way home on your own. But I do hope you want to stay for a bit longer and enjoy everything the night market has to offer. And of course, you can always return to me if you have any questions or need another steaming hot cup of coffee to keep you warm. Good night then, young farmer, and if not sooner, I hope to see you here again next year.